Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Wispin here, and welcome back to another video. I am finally back from vacation. I just got back yesterday, last night. So this is actually the first video that isn't pre-recorded. It is actually recorded the same day that I uploaded it. So, of course, just as I left, like within the first 2 or 3 days, there started being some major issues here on the server, and there was a load of crashes, a load of different things that I couldn't really do anything about while I was away, but we are definitely looking into all of that stuff. So if you have experienced any crashes, any lag, any issues like that over the last few days, just know that it is something that I am looking into. We have a brand new developer that is going to be helping out, looking into issues, as well as Tech Dan, our old developer, still current developer, but old, not the new one. So, but with all that being said, today we are just going to be kind of going around the server, getting back up to date with everything, and kind of just figuring out where we left things off, because it has been over a week since I last recorded, and I kind of forget what we were doing. But before all of that, we have to go ahead and take a look at these Pokemon here in my party. So, we are actually working on a brand new thing. I am personally working on getting this added to the server. We are going to be going ahead and adding in shadow Pokemon. Now, ignore the eyes on these guys because they are totally wonky, and I kind of put them upside down on a couple of them, and they're sideways, and they just look really weird. That'll be fixed by the time we release this, but here is a Shadow Mareep. I kind of wanted to keep the wool the same just because it felt right, you know? But the face and everything will be all changed up, and those eyes, I mean, they do look kind of evil. I don't necessarily hate them on this Mareep. I feel like maybe we just make them a little bit less long, although on that side it doesn't look so bad. It's just on this side it kind of goes all the way up into the fluff. So I'll probably make them a little bit maybe shorter, a little bit shorter, fatter. You know, it's hard to explain, but I'll change those up. Here we have Flaffy, Shadow Flaffy, which definitely needs some improvements as well. I don't know what's going on with that weird stripe right down its tummy, and its eyes are kind of like turned 90 degrees the wrong direction. But this is just to give you an idea of what we're working on right now. The textures are by no means anywhere near complete. This guy's eyes are literally just upside down, just completely upside down, and he's still got yellow in him. Now, luckily, I didn't make the Lugia texture. It's one that has already been made by the Pixelmon developers at some point. So someone on the team helped make it, so it looks actually really good. And the other three that I showed you are just a tiny little snippet of what we're planning on adding. I hope to add around 15 to 20 different shadow Pokemon on the launch of this new feature, and then add more over time. And the way that you're actually going to be obtaining these, at least when we first start, is they're just going to spawn randomly in the world, just everywhere. So unlike Aura Pokemon that you can only get from the Aura eggs, shadow Pokemon are going to spawn everywhere. They're going to be probably 3 to 4 times as rare as shiny Pokemon, and you should be able to just encounter them in the wild. They should have a message in chat when they spawn in, and so you guys will know exactly what biome they're in and all that good stuff. But with that being said, let's go ahead and release these. I don't want to keep them since they're not really mine. I spawned them in just to take a look at them, and let's get our team out. So we got Pangoro. We have, should we take Flygon? Sure. Let's see. I don't actually remember what I was using on my team. Maybe Tyrantrum, maybe Metang, and we need one more Pokemon just to fill things up. Do we want to Bisharp on our team? He's level 60. Increased speed. I don't know if that's great. I mean, I know it's definitely not the best nature for him, but it might be okay. It's not terrible. So we'll take Bisharp for now. Is there anything in my other boxes? I got my Ralts back here. I got this whole page of Pokemon. Yeah, I think we're going to stick with this for now. For now. We'll probably change things up going forward, but for now, this looks like a fairly good team put together. It does look like we have pretty much an entire team of physical attacking Pokemon. Like, literally an entire team of them. But that's okay. So you might have noticed I have 24 keys sitting here in my inventory. These are actually just a few of the keys that I got while I was away. I probably could have got 7 times 6, that's 30, the 42, right? Yep, that's how math works. Okay, 42. So I could have had almost twice as many keys, but I figured that would be really overpowered just to open all 42 keys right away, and it would be kind of boring to watch. So we got 24 keys. I'll open most of these off video, but we'll open the first one up here together and see if we can get anything good. Let's see if you guys bring me luck or not. And if we get something really bad, the rest are just going to be opened off video because you're very unlucky. Any luck? Any luck? Any luck? Oh, okay, a TM. What are we going to get? TM71, is that stone edge. Okay, you know what? Not terrible. Better than getting like ultra balls out of the crate, but not the greatest thing in the world. I'm going to open up most of these off video here because watching 23 vote keys get opened when you open 6 vote keys every day anyways might not be the funnest thing to watch. But I'll come back to you. I'll let you know what I got, and we could take a look at all of the different rewards together. So we really did just get a whole lot of nothing from that. We got a few rare candies, some ultra balls, some different TMs, bulldoze, focus blast, dazzling gleam, dig, scald, and stone edge. Really good TMs actually. Which actually most of these are not really going to fit in here. So let's head on home and we'll toss them into our chest. Ignore this ugly place. It's terrible. I know I need to fix it, but oh, I have a just master ball chilling in a chest. Okay. Speaking of which, let's get all of our tools and stuff out. Got to get our inventory organized again. Since we've been gone for so long, I forget where it all is. It's not great. So in our inner chest, we're going to toss the rare candies. We'll get our sword out. We'll get our legendary clue scroll. We'll get our ultra balls, which I think I put some more in one of these chests. And okay, so this is pretty much everything we need. Where's our EXP all? EXP all. There it is. Okay, and make sure that's turned on because that is very helpful. Okay, well, I think we're pretty much good with our inventory. I'll probably clean up my house off video or something because I don't know if you guys enjoy watching me attempt to make it look less ugly. Maybe you do. I don't know. I'm a pretty terrible builder when I'm recording because I'm trying to, like, talk and build at the same time, and it really just does not work. We have to deal with this situation here. So I have nowhere to store all my stuff. It's kind of a mess. Let's make a storage area. I might as well do it in this episode. I'm finally back home from vacation. Might as well improve my home in game as well. Since I'm home, you know, it kind of fits. You know. So now that we're back, let's improve our home. I don't know why I just grabbed those 3 torches after grabbing an entire stack of torches. I was looking for actually wood to start crafting some chests, but I also already grabbed that. So I don't know what I'm doing. I forgot how to Minecraft in the week that I was gone. There's 16 chests, and I want to go ahead and actually make half of these redstone chest, which I don't entirely remember how to do. Doesn't it require like a tripwire hook? Is that what it is? Yeah, probably. And those can be crafted with some iron, which for some reason we only have 6 of. I really need to change this texture still. I really do not like it at all. And so what? It's like this. Okay. Yeah, maybe this is totally wrong. Okay, so I had all the right items, just not in the correct positioning there. We got 32, that should be more than enough. And then we're gonna go ahead and take half of these chests and turn them into the trap chest. And what that actually allows you to do is actually put them side by side so that you can save space and you don't have to have a 1 block gap between all of your different chests. So if we just dig this back too, I am going to have to replace all these blocks because I don't really want my walls to be stone. But for now, let's just go ahead and test it out and make sure this works good. Just like that. And then let's dig out one more so we have space to go ahead and make sure all the chests are facing in the correct direction, because that does get annoying if they're not. All right. And of course, we got to go ahead and clear out up here. Let's see if we can get this other block. And those blocks up there will just despawn eventually, but we should be able to open up all of our chests now. And if we do this for this whole wall, that is just a ton of storage space in a very small area. And I think what we're actually going to do is maybe go ahead and get ourselves some item frames and use those to go ahead and label the chest. I normally go with signs just because they're a little bit more reliable. Item frames like to randomly like pop off and break and disappear. But I feel like item frames might look a little bit better, and it kind of allows you to open up your chest a little bit easier because they don't cover as much of the face of the chest. So this is really putting my Minecraft knowledge to the test. I'm trying to do these things without looking up the recipes, just because I want to see if I can figure them out. But I think we need wool and sticks to make item frames. So we're going to go ahead and buy some oak wood. Let's see. We can buy 12,000 blocks, or we can buy like 32. And then we're also going to need to find the wool shop, which should be right on over here somewhere. Right here, I think. Yeah, wool. Okay. And any color wool should do. I'm going to go ahead and actually buy 32 as well, even though I don't think we need quite that many. But it's worth just buying just to have it. And let's go on inside and craft it up. So It's either planks around like this with this in the middle, but that doesn't work. So I assume it's probably this. Painting. I remembered the recipe for paintings. Well, then what is the item frame one? This is so bad. I have no idea. That was all I knew. Oh no. Guys, I had to look it up because I didn't know. And it's leather you need. Not wool, but leather. So that's fun. Oh my lord, you are a big boy. Wow. Okay. Come here. Hey there. Hey there, buddy. So is this a regular size haunter or is this like an insanely large haunter? So let's just catch this thing. I mean, we might as well because it looks very large. I like catching things when I think they might be the enormous growth, just so that we have them. And if we ever want to go for some sort of a, that's not going to work on haunter. Okay, I realized that after I clicked it. I'm sorry. I don't know how to Pokemon, but we'll try and catch it. He's level 50 as well. I didn't even know they spawned at level 50. That's kind of crazy, but okay, I'll take it. And let's see, is he like a regular size and I'm just going crazy, or is he actually enormous growth? We'll find out very soon. Giant. Wow, that's only giant? Okay. Ginormous must be like massive for haunter. We don't have any leather. And I think the best way to get leather is to kill some cows. So we need to find like maybe Tauros, maybe Miltank, maybe they drop leather. So let's head on over to Warp Safari. I think we're going to have to wait for daytime for this to actually work correctly. But at the very least, we can maybe try and figure out what Pokemon drop leather while we're waiting. There are just a ton of Pokemon that can drop leather. Apom, Chimchar, Cleffa, Croconaw, Donphan, Feraligatr, Furret, Girafarig, Grumpig. There's just a ton. That's not even half of all of them that can. Ponyta can, which is actually, you know what, now that I think about it, easiest way to farm leather ever would be just heading to spawn and killing some Ponytas in the starter area. So that should give us some. And I need to really be careful with dropping my Pokemon drops. Normally I just throw them all on the ground, but I think from now on I'm going to try my best to hang on to them at least a little bit, because that way we can go ahead and start saving up all of the different drops, and then we won't actually have to hunt for them. That is not leather. Can you cook rotten flesh into leather? No, I think that was a custom plugin that I had on one of my servers once, which actually I mean, that would be pretty cool if you could do that. Put it in a furnace or something and it turns into leather. Minecraft, you know, add that. Come on now. But I think we just need to kill these different guys around here so that a Ponyta can actually spawn in. Although, do they not spawn at night? I thought with spawners, they didn't really take time of day into account. Because there's an actual spawner block. It's like right... Oh, I really shouldn't be breaking this. It's like right, I think under one of these things. I love having permission to build and spawn. No, not there. Hello. Excuse me. I'm nothing going on here. Ignore me. I don't want to break the actual... Okay, maybe... Hey. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't want to break the actual, like, spawner block, but I think it's somewhere in here. Oh, there it is. Okay, see, so we have the spawner block here. I am not in creative mode or not opt or something, so I can't actually look at it. But yeah, so I don't know. So I killed a Centret, and that actually drops some leather. So we have one piece of leather. We're going to need a whole lot more than that. I think maybe you do get multiple item frames when you do this crafting recipe, although could totally be wrong on that. But we're definitely going to need more than one leather either way. And I'm just trying to keep an eye out for anything that might drop it. There's a very long list, so it's hard to really keep track of everything. But I'm not really seeing too much. Although, here's another Centret. That might give us one more piece of leather, hopefully. Come on. And 2 more. Okay, I'll take it. You know what? Thank you. Thank you very much. What else? Pat Rat should drop it, but I don't think he does. And so we're going to ignore him. We're going to check the spawning area. Again, it does seem like maybe they only spawn during the day, even if it is using a spawner block, which is very interesting. I kind of just thought it ignored all of the other spawn settings when you were using it. Skitty, that's not going to be on the list. Yeah. Oh, there's another one of these Centrets. Let's get him. Oh, there's 2 of them over here. Let's get both of them. Quick, before anybody else sees our plan to get all the leather and they start killing all the Centrets. There we go. And give me some leather, please. Ooh, psychic. That is not going to be good. But we'll take that. We got another centrate here. We got all kinds of centrates. This is the way to go. This is how you farm the leather. Keep an eye out for these guys. Take all. And I think this one should be our last one. That should give us enough to at least do a few different chests and at least get started on our organization journey. There we go, with the double leather to finish it off. So let's head on home and let's see if we can get this crafting recipe crafted up. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Whew. For a second there, I thought I was out of luck. I thought I forgot the recipe again. But we got it. We got a couple of these things. We need to just throw all this junk in our chest for now. But let's head on downstairs and let's try to start figuring out what we want in each of these chests. Actually, I really like the dark background for the item frames. That actually looks really good. That's just part of the resource pack. Okay, so I have a load of things in my inventory. I'm going to go ahead and... Okay, so I don't always want to be like trying to reach up when I need to get Pokeballs, so I'm going to put them here. I'm going to go ahead and put diamonds and ores and stuff up there. We'll put some held items here, and I think we'll use a macho brace to represent held items, just so that we aren't wasting a really good held item. We'll put that there, and then we'll put TMs need to go somewhere as well. What TM should we use? We have 2 dig TMs. Let's put dig here. There we go. Okay, so I'll probably actually move diamonds somewhere else, and we'll put maybe berries or, I don't know, maybe like potions, berries, and all that kind of stuff all in one chest up there. Where did our item from go? We need this back. We need to put that there, just so that we have all of our Pixelmon items in one column, and then we'll go over here and we'll put some Minecraft items in. And I'll be adding more chests, more things like that. I might actually move things around later on, but for now, at least it's slightly more organized. We'll put all of these Pokeballs and stuff that we aren't using currently in this chest, and then we can come back here anytime we need more held items and things. Okay, so we need our EXP all, but we can put our Macho Brace, EXP Share, Choice Scarf, Ability Capsule, Power Lens, Power Belt, all in there. And I'll actually go ahead and put the upgrade in there as well, the Lucky Eggs and Rare Candies. They probably should go not up there, not in there. Okay, we'll put Rare Candies. We'll make this item chest for Rare Candies. There we go. Okay, and then we can put our rubies and iron in here, and our diamonds, of course. And then in this one, we'll put our TMs, although we might need a second TM chest at some point in the future, but that's good for now. All right, so this area up here is completely empty now. We have all of our stuff stored down here. Of course, I'm going to make this look better later on, but for now, we have our Pokeballs and things in here. We have all of our held items in here. We have our TMs all stored away in here. We have our, I don't know, consumable Pixelmon related items in here. So all of your potions, your iron, your calcium, so potions, vitamins, berries, rare candies, all that kind of stuff. Random stuff in here I'm going to have to organize into other chests later on. They just didn't really have a place. We got our stone in here. We're probably going to need a second chest for cobblestone. Or just throw it away, because wow, I don't need this much cobblestone. And then in here I have just kind of misc stuff, torches, redstone, sticks, chest, all the extra random items that might be useful at some point later on. And then all of our ores and different things like that. I want to go ahead and smelt down all of these ores at some point and just not keep any actual ores in here. We have all our furnaces moved down here, crafting table in the floor. And I think we're going to just go ahead and probably bump these furnaces back a couple blocks, make a 5 wide area for chests. So it'll be 5 by 4 tall, or maybe actually 4 by 4. So 4 tall, 4 wide. And then furnaces on this back wall, get an inner chest down here, maybe put even more chests on this side if we really even need them. Although I feel like 4 by 4, that's going to be more than enough space for quite a while. So we'll figure something out. But for now, that is at least a little bit of good progress. We got our little entrance area cleaned up, and it'll make it a lot better to make it look nice if we don't have to worry about having stuff stacked up here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and open up this ore egg here. Hopefully we can get... I really want to shroud Nidoran. So we see him popping up here. I really want one of those because I think it would be pretty cool to have a hidden ability Nidoking on my team. I think it's called Sheer Force maybe. And it makes all of your moves, all of your special attack moves that have secondary effects a lot better. But a Molten Beldam, okay, that is nice. So if anybody has a Shroud, Nidoran, Nidoking, anything like that, IVs don't matter. I'll probably use a bunch of gems on it anyways. And wants to trade for a Molten Molten Beldam, which I'm not even going to take a look at the stats. You don't get to know. It's just going to be random. Unless I look at them and they're really good, then I might bump up the price. But what I'm saying is I will trade anybody that has a Shroud Nidoking or Nidoran, any of the evolutions, for this Molten Beldam. Just go ahead and send me a DM over on the Discord, and I will get back to you. First come, first serve, basically. So whoever comes to me first and actually has a Shroud Nidoking, I will make the deal with. But if you guys have never seen the Molten Beldam, this is actually the Molten Beldam. I don't know why you're on episode 14. If you've never seen it before, we do have our Molten Matang right here. And eventually we're going to get a Molten Metagross. But yeah, I think they look really, really cool. So now that I'm finally home, we're going to be getting back into the swing of things. Videos are going to be starting to get a little bit longer and have more of a focus in each video, whereas like this video was just kind of random and nothing important really going on. That's just because I just got back. I need to get back into the swing of things, and I have a lot of stuff with the server that I need to focus on, so I didn't have as much time to put into this episode as I would have liked. With that being said, we are going to be uploading every single day going forward. And I want to start having a little bit of probably a weekly, it's not necessarily a new series, it's going to be a part of this series, but it's going to be a weekly episode where I take a Pokemon that you guys decide on, and I try to get the best possible version of that Pokemon. So that means I try to get the best nature. I got to get the best ability, moveset, IVs, all of that different stuff. We're going to come up with some sort of a name for those episodes so you'll know exactly what those episodes are every single week. But if you guys have any ideas for what Pokemon you'd like to see first, basically, it's going to be a how to, I don't know if I'm going to call it this, but the idea, the general idea behind it is how to train your blank. And so that's a terrible name. I don't really like that name, but I'm probably going to use it anyways because I'm not very creative and can't think of anything else. So, for example, how to train your Greninja, and we do a whole entire video dedicated to how to get the best possible Greninja, or there might be multiple setups per video depending on the Pokemon. And I'm going to be working with some other people, don't worry. Probably Blazing Fox, if he's interested in helping out, one of the moderators here on the server that knows a lot about Pokemon. Going to be helping me out with these setups and everything like that. And I think it could be pretty cool. Probably a weekly series, weekly episodes, rather. Probably still going to be doing it here on the server in survival mode, although we might take advantage of a lot of gems. I don't know. Enough rambling on about that. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to go ahead and leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one, which should be a little bit more put together than this one. Thanks for watching, guys.